Please welcome members from the Makers at Board of Directors.
I'm Jana Rich, founder and CEO of Rich Talent Group. We launched 6 years ago at the exact same time that Makers was founded, and I've been proud to be here every year. Quick report card. So every single member of our team is a woman, a person of color, or LGBTQ. And what we do is we recruit leadership teams. And 88% of those we recruited into leadership roles are women, people of color, and LGBTQ. And at the board level, it's 100%. So we're incredibly proud of those statistics, but this is all about what's not done. And what we're committing to in 2020 is increasing the number of women of color.
She's good. Hi, I'm Allie Harnell. I'm the President and Chief Strategy Officer at Live Nation for a new created division called Women Nation. Women Nation was formed in the spring of 2019 with the express goal of supporting and advancing women in live entertainment through female-driven and female-led projects to amplify and empower women. Our pledge for 2020 is to work closely with women at Live Nation to support their growth and increase diversity, and build connective tissue throughout the entertainment industry to further women's progress and change the representation. Women Nation isn't only not done, we are just beginning.
Hello, I'm Kathryn St. Laurent, Director of Brand and Special Initiatives at Pivotal Ventures. We've had a hell of a year at Pivotal Ventures with our founder, Melinda Gates, who made a major new commitment of $1 billion over the next decade to accelerate women's power and influence in this country. For us, our immediate goal is to ensure that we're sourcing ideas, innovations, and talent from networks outside of our own immediate ones. We want to deeply learn from and engage with more people of color, those with lived experience, and those who experience multiple barriers beyond gender to reaching their own power and influence. So our pledge in 2020 is to increase our support to more diverse and emerging founders of organizations, and within Pivotal, to be welcoming and inclusive of all people, creating an environment in which everyone can contribute their talents, their skills, and wisdom to advance our shared mission as an organization.
Good afternoon. I'm Sharika Nelson, Head of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion with MailChimp. When organizations pay women less than men, they're essentially telling women that our work is not as valuable. But we know our work is equally valuable, and our pay should reflect this. At MailChimp, we are on a journey to evolve our people processes, practices, and communications, and ensure that they are grounded in transparency and equity. So in 2020, MailChimp pledges to conduct an internal pay equity study with a commitment to rectify any clear like-for-like disparities that may be revealed, with a goal to develop and communicate an action plan in H2 of 2020, which will inform the enterprise-wide 2021 compensation cycle.
Quaylen Ellengrud, Senior Partner, McKinsey & Company. We delivered on our pledge in 2019, and in 2020, we commit to continuing to focus on diversity and inclusion in recruiting. Specifically, we will look for talent in different ways, including diversifying the schools where we actively recruit, and expanding the skill sets and experience profiles of the people we bring in. This includes our efforts to expand and hire more senior women.
Hi everyone, my name's Lisa McKnight and I'm the Senior Vice President and Global Head of Barbie and the doll division of Mattel. This is our 5th year participating at Makers, and I'm here with the amazing global leadership team for Barbie and Dolls back there. And we, as a collective team, have a new pledge this year, and it is to continue to work to close the dream gap, which is an issue that we discovered through some research done by NYU, that starting at the age of 5, girls start doubting themselves. They start believing that their gender is less than a boy, and they can do less than boys can do. So we are committed to closing this dream gap by conducting more research, raising awareness with people like yourselves, raising funds, and working with like-minded organizations. And this year we're targeting to positively impact 10,000 girls. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kathryn Brown. I'm a managing director at BBDO. For the past year, we've been focused on better assessing the needs of new parents returning to the office, including better furnishing our mother's room and providing more information to employees around available services. In 2020, for those employees with more than 1 year of service, we've pledged to double paid disability leave for new mothers and triple paid parental leave for all new parents, regardless of gender.
Lauren Cramsey, I'm the newly named CEO of Ogilvy, New York. I just want to first, thank you. I want to first give a shout out to my clients that are here with me from Instagram and Antonio Lucio for forcing agencies to have diverse teams because he knows that diversity makes a difference in business and in creativity. So I just want to thank him and them for that. We believe that white women alone do not make executive leadership teams. And if we truly want to have an intersectional culture, we need to think about intersectionality within our leadership teams. So our pledge is to follow the 4 suggestions of Kimberly. I don't know if she's still here. But Kimberly's 4 suggestions to make sure that our entire culture is about intersectionality so that we ultimately get to a leadership team by this time next year that is truly an intersectional leadership team. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Katie Duran, and I lead diversity and inclusion for Adobe. 2 years ago at Makers, we pledged to achieve global gender pay parity, and we did it. Last year, we built on that success by pledging to launch an opportunity parity initiative, examining fairness in promotions and horizontal movement. For our fiscal 2019, our global promotion rates for women and men were within 0.2% of each other, with women higher. This year, we pledged to extend that promotions analysis to our organizations and our major geographic regions, as well as develop our first findings on horizontal movement. Thank you.
Hey. Hello, Makers. I'm Gail Troberman. I'm the CMO at iHeartMedia. And this year, we are going to make 2 pledges. One, we're going to continue to give voice to women at iHeart with a successful women's initiative we started as an event series. And now we're going to hand the mic over to those women at iHeart to produce their own podcasts, speak their minds, cover the issues, interview the people, and talk about the things that we're not talking about at the company for everyone to listen. And then secondly, inspired by everything we hear here each year and throughout the year, there are an amazing number of diverse voices out there that aren't getting heard. So as the biggest podcast network in America, the iHeart Podcast Network is going to commit to a goal of 50% diverse voices with all our production investments in the year ahead.
Hey everyone, I'm Leanne Pittsford. I'm the CEO and founder of Lesbians Who Tech and Allies. Every year we produce 2 summits that reach almost 10,000 LGBTQ people and the people who love us, so all of our allies. We have over 300 speakers, and in that we have 50% women of color, specifically 30% Black and Latinx, 10% trans and non-binary. And we're going to commit this year to not only have 50% women of color speakers, but 50% attendees. So think about that, 10,000, 50% women of color attendees. Right now, we actually already have 40%, so we're almost there.
Hi, I'm Shelly Zalis, the CEO of the Female Quotient, and thank you. And I pledge to what I did last year, amplify all of your voices and help you activate all of your pledges, but most importantly, create solutions for change. We've been admiring the problems for way too long. We have been going backwards. So we truly believe in the power of the pack. A woman alone has power. Collectively, we have impact. We pledge to unite the world by the power of women, uniting the world through the power of women in over 50 countries by 2025. Over 500 women per country. We also believe in breaking all the rules that make no sense and helping Fortune 500 rewrite them, especially around parity policy and pipeline policies, parental leave policies that are so important, proximityship to help us with mentorship, with sponsorship, allowing all of us to rise to leadership, breaking through the messy middle, and most importantly, thinking about the pipeline, not just the pipeline, but the pathway. And then when we think about leadership, unconscious bias is an excuse. If we use the word unconscious, we are conscious. It's time to create conscious leadership and truly close all the gaps way sooner than 257 years. Thank you.
It's my life.